Academic writing. Guidelines for academic writing. Number 1, choose a topic. The ability to develop a good topic is an important skill. Choose a topic that interests you. Ensure that it is appropriate to the kind of text assigned to you and specify the required completion time. Number 2, consider the rhetorical elements. Example, purpose. It is the primary goal of your writing. Audience. The specified group of potential readers is most likely to contact your output writing. Next, context. It is the type of situation or setting in which behavior or environmental patterns affect interaction with the text. Next, stance. It is your attitude toward your chosen topic. You should know your stance at the beginning of the writing process because it will determine the tone and how your paper will be written. Next, genre. It is a text with a clear communication purpose meant for a specific audience and context. Readers and writers expect a specific text to follow a particular flow or a pattern and write or read this text accordingly. Next, medium and mode. This is closely linked to genre. Mode is the way meanings is represented through words, symbol, picture, and so on. Medium is how words, symbol, or picture are transmitted through print, audio, or digital means.
Generate ideas and text. Ideas can be generated through brainstorming. Organize ideas. The organization should depend on rhetorical elements such as purpose, audience, stance, tone, genre, and medium. Write a draft. It suggests that when you're starting to write, focus on getting your ideas down without worrying too much about perfect grammar, punctuation, or word choice. Instead, concentrate on expressing your thoughts on the subject. Revise, edit, and proofread. Revising involves analyzing the organization of the document and editing your draft to ensure that the following are met. Essentially, it's about refining your writing to make sure it's well organized, clear, and effectively communicates its intended message.
Our topic is how to evaluate your work. First is, how well did you convey the information? Meaning, you need to tell how did you convey information well. Next, what strategies did you rely on and how did they help you achieve your purpose? Next, how well did you organize your ideas? Are the data properly documented? Are the sources information credible? Did you use any diagram, photograph, or any other else? The next is IMRAD structure. What is IMRAD structure? IMRAD structure is a clear structure and a logical flow of cohesive text allow the reader to follow the argument and navigate text. Also, in IMRAD, we have aim, research question, introduction, methods, and materials.
Hi, my name is Rob Jasper O. de la Cruz. I reported the results in IMRAD structure. It's provide a detailed account of the findings obtained from the study. It serves to inform the readers about what was discovered during the research process. Next is discussion. In this section, discuss the significance of the results, addresses any limitation or challenges encountered during the study, and propose the potential avenue for further research. Essentially, it's where the researchers engage in critical analysis and provide a deeper understanding of the study outcomes. Next is conclusion. In this section, serves as a concise summary of study case findings and their implication. Conclusion may highlight the significance of the finding, discuss any limitation of the study, and suggest directions for future research.